Welcome everybody to the special Halloween edition of the show. Today we are in an extremely haunted location and taking it very seriously. We're here with Linda, the ghost hunter. Are you a ghost hunter?
I am a ghost hunter.
You want to tell me about yourself a little bit?
Yeah, so I've been a ghost hunter for 15 years. What I try and expose people to, like yourselves, is the fact that there is spirits and we're able to communicate with them, and they're not all bad.
Not all bad.
Not all bad.
Some are bad.
Some are bad. I've had some very bad experiences. I've been thrown.
Really?
Yeah, I broke my nose.
Oh my goodness.
That was a bad one, yeah.
The background on this location here
Yeah.
seems like there could be some evil spirits lurking based on the history of this location.
Of course. I mean, there's been a lot of deaths here, and not everybody that dies is great. Not everybody that dies is good, and some were never on this earth in the first place. Those are the ones we really worry about, guys. Those are the ones that...
The demons?
The demons, where they have never walked this earth. Very often when
Zach, how does that make you feel? Scared of
I'm like scared shitless.
Who here is actually like a little spooked right now? We got Olivia. Lena, AB, are you spooked right now?
Zach got me scared.
Well, I am here to protect you too. If you notice, I'm wearing a lot of jewelry, and these right here are the mystic eye, the protection of the evil eye. And I also will be surrounding us with the white light to make sure that we are surrounded by love.
Will this protect me against anything?
He's wearing a Star
Do they
David.
like Jews or no?
Where we are, there is a Jewish history here that I'm going to tell you about.
Okay.
Originally, in the early 1900s, this was an Indian burial ground. Okay, so this was a cemetery that we're actually standing on, and we're going to go take a look at this cemetery. It later became a Jewish cemetery. Cut to 10 years later, they decide, no, we don't want this cemetery here. This is a great part of town. We're going to need this space. We're going to move all the bodies, okay?
Oh, wow.
Jesus.
Here's where the story gets a little weird. There's no proof that these bodies were actually moved. So there's a very good chance that people are still buried underneath a paved area that we're going to go to.
What's the chance of recovering a body tonight? No floaters.
I don't think we had enough rain today yet.
Okay.
But you know, on a rainier day, you never know. After they decide, hey, okay, we're gonna move this, there was a smallpox epidemic. So they decided, hey, let's make this a kind of a hospital, but the hospital was isolation, and a lot of them did not make it. They called it the wagon of death.
So we've got the Native Americans,
Yes.
the Jews, the smallpox.
Yeah.
So can you show us a little of the equipment we'll be using this evening?
The equipment I brought tonight is all scientifically proven to work with paranormal activity. That's an EMF detector. That'll tell us if we have any fluctuation in EMF around us. This gadget right here is called the K2. But if I were to ask a question like, is someone here with us right now? And it would move, then you know we're onto something. These are the dowsing rods. Now this one is not for the faint of heart because this is the hands-on one. This is when you're actually holding them like this. And you say, if someone's here with me, can you please cross the rods? You will physically feel these move.
So if you're interested in Zach's life energy, cross the streams.
Fucking moving it.
This, the Ovilus 5, is pretty much the creme de la creme. Stars. Okay, that actually just spoke, okay? Older stars.
Star David?
Why is it talking so much?
Okay, obviously somebody's been dying to speak with us.
Now tell me, how's this? Is this reading
Okay,
words?
so what this
What's going on
does-
here? Yeah.
Okay.
Why did it say it like that?
This is a fantastic device. It has 1 million words. It uses EMF, as I spoke earlier, but it actually takes the energy with these two antennas and it translates it to words.
It says David.
Does it really?
Yeah. It says David.
It really does. Star of David.
You want?
Yeah. This is a thermal imaging camera.
So we're not equipped to vanquish spirits this evening.
Well, no, but if we do have a problem, I can bring someone in.
What
Okay.
about like finishing their business,
Unfinished business?
like parking ticket or something?
Well, a lot of that's very common for ghosts to stick around for parking tickets. I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
I think that's the number one reason that ghosts come back. In my research, I really have found there's really three types of ghosts. There's the ones that have died suddenly. They got hit by a car. They have no clue they're dead. They're just wandering
They're
around.
confused.
They're confused.
Or the fifth, this for Sixth Sense.
Yeah, the Sixth Sense. Yeah. Yeah, I see dead people. Yeah, exactly.
He didn't know he was dead.
He did not know. The second type are people that have unfinished business. And then we go to our evil one. The ones that have never lived but just randomly show up because they sense what we're doing. Equipment is drawing them. Okay, to continue on, this one is a really, really good device. Basically, if you come up to this, if this thing starts to go off, it will tell us by color what direction they're coming from. They can also answer our questions directly through this. Now here's our favorite right here. This right here used to be with the old Xbox games.
Dude, modified Xbox 360.
There you go.
Sick.
And what this does is this device was able to pick up skeleton shapes that were not there. So we'll be using this a lot tonight, and we will be able to pick up skeleton type visions. Anybody have any questions before we go?
Let's go, baby!
Do this.